this morning, President Obama signed. This is the date. The date's 22nd. President Obama signed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell repeal bill today, and what that basically says is that no longer. I'm sure everybody understands it, but since I'm here, I might as well give my explanation of it, at least my definition of it. And what it basically says is that people that are lesbians or are gay, that might be the same, are allowed to serve openly in the military, which should have been that way all along. My understanding, since 1993, there have been some 1,400 people been dismissed from the military because of their sexual orientation. I personally believe that people that pass the written exam, pass the physical exam, should be allowed to serve in the military. People should not be excommunicated from the military due to their sexual orientation. We're not talking religion for people to start complaining about religion. We're not talking about religion. We're talking about people that are willing to sacrifice or to put their lives on the line for the United States government. And I feel that anybody is willing to do that and pass all necessary tests that are set before them, just like are set before them for heterosexuals. If those tests should be equal, they should be exactly the same. That's for heterosexual women and men. Anybody that's openly gay should be taking only those tests. And if they pass those tests at the points or the numbers or the scores or the point that they should be passing them at, then they should be allowed to serve in the military. I'm not God. I'm not here to pass judgment on people's sexual orientation. I believe that people should deserve a right to serve in the military if they follow the procedures. Everybody else, no one's suggesting that someone goes out there with their fingernails polished, or, this is not MASH. They're not going to be cleaner. They're not going to be out there with a purse and a dress and high heels on. We're not talking about that stuff. The military already has a dress code, okay? Everybody knows in the military you can't have your pants dragging off of you. You can't have all this facial hair. You can't have long hair. You're not going to wear, your clothes are going to be in the proper order they should be as a military. Men and women are dressed. And I'm sure any of these people that are there will be exactly the way they're supposed to be. And if they do anything they shouldn't be doing legal-wise, then illegally, then they'll be dealt with like anybody else that's dealt with that's in the military. You wind up with an Article 15 or dishonorable discharge or whatever it is, or maybe even a military court-martial. But people should be allowed to serve in the military, and I'm glad that the bill was signed today. And I don't think it's going to bring down the morale of the military people. It's the heterosexual that seem to be having a problem. If you know who you are, then don't worry about who nobody else is. And it's ridiculous because you think that people in the military now that they're not gay? Of course, there are gay people in the military right now. They just flew underneath the radar. No one knew about it. They're there. So people need to stop worrying about this stuff and to serve the military. And if you're comfortable in your own skin, you don't have to worry about what the person is like in their skin. If you're not sleeping with them, don't worry about who they're sleeping with. It's ridiculous anyway. So I think there's a good deal today. It's one of the bright spots that the president has did since he's been in office, in my opinion. I'm all for it. Because like I said before, I think everybody deserves the opportunity. If you decide to join the military and you decide to risk your life and go to war to defend this country or to defend whatever we're sending you over there to defend, then I have to applaud you, regardless of your sexual orientation. It's ridiculous. I'm all for it. I'm glad he signed the bill today, and we'll see what happens. And I think it'll all be just a bunch of who shot John stuff, because I don't think people are going to make a big deal out of it. You're going to have people join the military. They're going to do what they do. You're going to be like anything else. People are going to flock to what they're comfortable with. If there are gay people openly serving in the military, they'll probably hang out with their friends. And heterosexuals will hang out with their friends. And I got news for some of those heterosexuals. They might be hanging out with gay people now and not be aware of it. Everybody you can't necessarily spot. It's not like it's a stain on your shirt and you just automatically see it. A red stain on a white shirt. People can slide underneath the radar. And I don't have any problem with people being gay. I don't really care. It's their life. I'm not the judge and jury of what's going to happen to them when they pass off to the next world. It ain't for me to make that call. It's not up to me. I have no control over it. And who am I to throw rocks and bricks and stones at other people's lifestyles? I'm on here just want to keep it fair and balanced. That's what my show is about. And this is one of the things I can say that the president, well done. Now let's get on to the rest of the business, and let's try to get people some jobs, and let's try to take care of some other things that we need to have taken care of in this country, and so we can get back to the way the United States is used to doing business. We're not used to working from the bottom. We're used to working from the top. And I want to see us back at the point that we used to be, because we all need to get back to the way we used to do business in this country. And I know me, myself, and people around me in the business, people that I associate with, everybody is in that funk right now, and we want to get back to the way we do business in the past. So don't ask, don't tell, repeal. Good idea. People say, why are you repealing things that are not broken? Well, people say that, but if you had been denied access to the military, you wouldn't be saying it wasn't broken. I mean, people say, hey, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. Why are we working and messing with things that ain't nothing wrong with it? There was something wrong with it. We were keeping people that wanted to serve in the military, people that had been in the military, that had passed their physical examinations, that had went through their basic training, that had passed their written examinations, and then was kicked out of the military because they were gay. It's ridiculous. What does that mean? How does that hurt anything? You do your 6 weeks of basic training. You go to whatever prospective schools you're going to go to. You graduate from those prospective institutions out there, and you get deployed to whatever facility you're going to be deployed at, and the story's over with. I think we need to educate the heterosexuals, not worry so much about the homosexuals. Those are just my opinions. People always can debate those opinions. People can always come up here and say how they don't like it. Truly, I'm going to say it again like I've been saying it for 2 seasons now. If you want to come on Roosevelt Live, and you have an opinion, you wrote down some notes about some things I said, and that you feel like I don't know what I was talking about, or you have a different perspective, or you want your voice to be heard, if you're brave enough, come on to the show, email me and say you want to come. I'll let you come now. I'm gonna investigate you, make sure you're not off your rocker or something, but feel free. I welcome people to come on. I want people to come and sit and have a different opinion than mine. I doubt you will sway me, but I welcome you to come and at least voice your opinion and get on the Roosevelt Live. Be the first guest that come sit down with me this season and tell me what you think. I'm the host. I'm Roosevelt with Roosevelt Live, and these are my opinions. Why don't you tell me yours?